Are we on? Happy New Year. Hello, hello.
Hello, Happy New Year.
We've got Margaret and Rooted in Alaska. Happy New Year. Did you ever think we'd make it 2025?
Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew we'd make it.
I remember 2000 was such a big deal. That was
Y2K.
That was 25 years ago. Phew. The sound sounds good. The sound looks good.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have a new internet thing going on here, so
Oh yeah, let us know how the internet's doing. I forgot all about that.
The sound, the internet.
Maddie's being noisy back there.
We're trying it out.
We must be on camera. She's making noise. Are we good out there? And live land?
Live land.
Oh, Ashley, hello.
Oh, we got people
How's it
popping
going?
in.
Y'all recognize this ugly mug? You can
Well-
see his face.
Well, we kept getting comments in Italy that I need to smile more in the photos and videos, but the problem was I was smiling. You just couldn't see it.
Underneath all the hair. Look at that smile now. Oh, Linda Jones. Hi guys, good to see you all. All is good. Awesome. Everything is good tech-wise. Good.
Wow.
I hope so. This is a 30-day internet trial. We're not sold yet.
This will be part of what sells us.
Yeah.
If this works flawlessly.
We've been doing hotspot for a really
forever.
long time, and yeah, it didn't work great, but it was cheap.
So what do you think? You got a new husband?
Well, I got my old one back. That's the one I married. I don't know where that other one came from.
She might actually kiss me now.
Maybe. Big family expedition. Howdy. Happy New Year. How's everybody doing in the new year?
And what did you guys do for New Year's? Did anybody stay up late? Did you go to bed early like we did?
We did not go to bed early.
We were laying in bed at midnight.
Yeah, but
we weren't asleep. We were laying in bed at midnight.
I went to bed about 11:30, and you went about 10 minutes till
midnight. And I'm just laying there, and you hear the fireworks in the neighborhood. Right at midnight, all of a sudden it sounds like boom, 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 boom. Everything's going off, and like, oh, there's New Year's, and then we fell asleep. So we're kind of boring to hang out with.
Did Maddie freeze? Her camera froze.
Yeah. She stopped chewing her bone.
Oh, there's my mom on my camera. There we are.
You gotta keep that going.
You
see her. You can hear her chewing her bone, and she stops chewing.
Is that noisy? Her chewing that bone? Because we could take it away.
We can definitely take it away. She might not be happy, but that was her Christmas gift. It was in her stocking.
Big family edition. We stayed up to midnight, but not much after that. Yeah, I think the fireworks around here went for like 2 hours, but I did not stay up and listen to them. I just remember waking up a couple hours later and they were still going.
All right, we got some people flying in here. Don't forget to get a thumbs up out there too. They're pulling them out in there. Okay. Oh, so what do you guys think of the new look? I've had a lot of comments. A lot of happy comments, a lot of sad comments.
Yeah.
One person was told me to run.
Oh. Yeah, I think Mountain Man, was like,
yeah.
I couldn't even watch it because he has a beard like that too. I was like, yeah.
It'll grow back. May not grow back right away, but it'll grow back.
Yeah, tends to do that. Receive your card in the mail today. Nice.
Yeah, cards are a little late this year, but
I think I got one out early before we left, and then I had two out and one came back. I don't know why it came back, so I just tore that one up, sent out that one again, and sent out everybody else's. So it was not. It was a little late.
they're late than ever. We got a late start on that too. We had a lot of weird travel plans this year, so
Yeah, it was coming home to have 4 days till Christmas was a little bit hectic,
a little weird.
but
And
I
then,
had to shop with the crazy people.
well, you had to go out a couple times because you weren't successful one day.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. But Mona Hardy, you look great, but you might be chilly for a bit. Way to go. Did a good job cutting it.
Yeah, it was cold the first time I walked out. So I took a shower and I had to wash all the dead skin off. This is all dead skin, like layers and layers and layers of dead skin. And then I come out of the
5 years worth.
I came out of the rental, and then Angie and Maddie came out of the cabin, and Maddie runs across the yard, and she sees me and stops and stares for a second, just processing who that person is, and realize, oh, I know that person. So yeah, it's not that cold. It's 10 degrees out. I'll go run. I'm gonna have to wear a buff on my chin when I run in the morning, though.
Yeah. Linda Jones, I never received mine early. If I got it before if I received yours before I left, yours might have been one that came back. There was one that came back. I don't remember which one.
And you tore it up, so you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, why keep it?
But if you don't get it, for sure, let us know. We still have lots of extras.
Yeah, we have tons of extra.
We'll definitely get you one.
Anybody else that wants one? I can hand them out. Sherilyn Dietz, Northwestern Wisconsin, went to church and fellowship and games. Home by 10 in bed by 11:30. New Year's Day, relaxed, then 5-mile bike ride. Cold, feel like temp of 9. Wow, very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We went
I can go along with that pace.
We went to a New Year's Eve
Our CMA New Year's Eve party.
from 6 to 9.
Yeah, we didn't get out of there till 10, but
Yeah, we just ate,
but we usually schedule it later, but they schedule earlier because
we're all getting older.
well, I was going to say that, but there's some people in the group that didn't want to stay out late, or the excuse was they had other places to be.
I wouldn't want to stay out late.
But
yeah, we ate. There was a lot of good food.
Mhm.
They had a devotion time, a gift exchange, and fireworks. So it was kind of like Christmas, New Year, all rolled in one. I got it all done in one party.
Yeah.
And I got some good white elephant gifts. I got a big charcuterie board and what is that thing?
A cleaver.
A cleaver, a big sharp knife. So we got the knife, and then he said he got the shield. That was a charcuterie board.
Yeah. Well, I got the board, and you got the knife.
Yeah.
So then everybody's joking that you're going to be chasing me around with this big old cleaver, and like, wow, I got this big old shield of a board. So
And look what happened. I got a hold of him with my cleaver. Yeah, shield wasn't good enough.
But then almost say Christmas. Then New Year's Day, we went and had another big shindig with our life group. Had one last video to watch and a big old food gathering. And they were the first group to see me in my new form.
Mm-hmm. Linda Jones, that's fine. Ashley says, I just turned 49 and still can't grow a full beard. Did you know you could grow a full beard like that?
No.
You had never grown a beard?
I joined the Air Force when I was 17, so when I was 17, I was shaving like once every 3 days because I couldn't really grow anything. It was a trial thing, but what do you think? 20 years younger now? Oh, she died again.
Margaret says, Happy New Year's to everyone. There's John in Alaska. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm just leaving Wasilla. We'll be listening.
What? You're in Wasilla? You didn't stop by? Yeah. That guy.
It's dark out now. It's cold. It actually warmed up a little bit today.
Yeah.
It's 10 degrees.
Yeah, it was 6 degrees when I came home. Now it's 10.
Oh, it was 6 earlier?
Yeah. Well, when I came home, it was 6. Not here, out on the road.
Oh, it was, I think it was 7 this morning when I got up. So it warmed up to 10.
That just means clouds are rolling in.
Ashley's saying hello to John. And Linda Jones is saying hello to John from Wisconsin. Linda Jones. My husband shaved his off one time for work, and my boys told him to grow it back. Yeah, I think when I was much younger, when my kids were little, I think it was my daughter. I colored my hair really dark. It was almost black, but it was super dark, and she cried. It's like that I wasn't her mom or something. Yeah.
Well, she's listening. She needs to verify that now.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that story
I don't know
yet.
if she remembers it, but yeah. She's still chewing on that bone.
She is, nonstop. She'll be chewing on it for hours until
Only because we're on the camera.
And normally it's just like, you'll break it out and chew on it for a couple minutes and, oh, I'm done. So what is your guys' plans for this year? Any big plans?
Anybody
big expeditions?
traveling
big
abroad
travels?
or coming to Alaska or moving to Alaska or moving out of Alaska or
going to Italy?
that's traveling abroad. I'd go back any day. I'd go anywhere. Remember yesterday when I told someone, or the day before, I said, buy me a ticket and I'll come down?
Yeah. Did buy your ticket yet?
No, but they asked when I was available to come down. Today they're like, so when can you come down? So I may be traveling to Oklahoma this year.
As a janitor?
As a organizer. What do you call those people when you go into a house and you declutter? You organize. You used to be shows about it.
It's I just remember like Hoarder's house or something. Hoarders.
Their house isn't that bad, but they just moved. There's like
They just started. That's why.
there's like four families that moved down from Alaska to where did I say Oklahoma, all together, and all of their belongings. They've been here their whole life, and they all moved, and all their belongings is just hanging out because they're all waiting on building their homes. They have one home, but they're building three tiny houses. So all their stuff is just gathering. They need help. Rooted in Alaska. That's my daughter. I do remember that. Haha. I was just shocked after it was fine, but I had only ever seen you bleach blonde. That's true. I was bleach blonde from about 12 till, I don't know, late 30s or 40s maybe.
Not now.
Nope, I let it go back to its boring brown. So I just don't really care anymore. It's too much work. Big family expedition. We are hoping to come back to Alaska. Yeah, we missed you the last time.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were up to. We were probably gallivanting somewhere.
Probably up to no good.
We did a lot of traveling in state and out of state and out of country this year.
Then we missed Paul and Jason when they were up here.
Yep. We missed them.
They showed up right after we left, and they left right when we came back.
Rooted in Alaska, and I was like 5, by the way. Yeah. I don't have a good timeline of when things happened. When the kids were little, it was all like
blurred into
a
one.
blur. It happened so fast.
So
Ashley would like to go back to Alaska. I need to see what my medical bills total before I make plans. I hear you there.
yeah, I'm not sure if we got anything concrete yet. We'll be going back to New York City in September, most likely. We've talked about some things, but nothing really in concrete yet.
We'll be traveling all over Alaska, of course.
Yep.
Early spring, summer, who knows?
Yeah, I got to get a hold of Curmudgeon. I want to see if we can get out there and go visit them either February or March. Just go out for a weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm taking leave. We're pretty much out of leave right now, so I gotta go back to work for a little bit, build up some more leave, and then I want to do a trip while it's still snowing on the ground to Homer.
While there's still snow on the ground?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because then it's not motorcycle season yet.
You don't want to go on a motorcycle?
Well, I do, but I want to go there in the winter. I gotta go visit that Bible college that's on there.
Mm.
And then, yeah. But yeah, summer's already getting busy. I think May's already full up. June's getting half full, and we haven't even made our writing plans yet.
Mm.
I'm looking at 3 to 4 bike nights we're planning. We're going to try to do one a month. And then planning the Rev Revival. Now it's called the Revival.
Revival.
Yeah.
I'm planning my hike for June.
Yep.
My 40-mile hike. I'm trying to find some brave souls that want to do the reverse trip and make it 80. Or just another group that wants to go the other direction so I can do 80.
So if there's a group that can do it during the week, and then but can't do it during the week, but can do it on the weekend, maybe they meet out the other end. And then when you get there, and you swap people out and get a fresh crew, and then head back. Yeah, it's your cabin. What's that cabin?
You could go stay in Kilcher Cabin in Homer. I don't know Kilcher
I
Cabin.
don't know that either. I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah. And Ashley's daughter graduates college, so he'll be going to Rhode Island. She's in college in Rhode Island.
Oh.
We went to Rhode Island.
We spent some time there.
I kind of liked it. We didn't really spend much time in town, but
cabin.
it's kind of a nice little place to visit. Probably may not be a good place to be from. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there. Right there. Oh, they're part of Airbnb.
Oh, well, look them up. We like Airbnbs.
Ooh, that's a nice little cozy looking place.
Oh.
Look at that view.
Huh.
Huh, we'll have to look into that.
We got a new place to go. Kilcher Cabin.
Yeah.
Homer.
Oh, Maddie froze in. You gotta touch that screen every once in a while so it doesn't do that. Silly girl.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Alright, what else we got going on?
Not sure. I was working on the first Italy video today, and I think we're going to only go as far as the second day in Rome because we saw so much stuff and there's just so much to show you that I'm hoping it's not going to be drawn out into 15 videos, but I'll try to get the important stuff in there and I don't know. It's hard to say because I enjoy the videos because I was
You were
there. I'm
there.
reliving what I saw, but I'm not sure how it's going to be from a viewer's perspective. It's hard to make videos doing all the editing.
Hmm.
Yeah. I never know what you
But
guys really want to see.
I will say though, because we did, my favorite place to visit, I keep saying, is Pompeii. Just amazing the history there and how it was like just this time capsule they've been digging into, and they're still excavating all this stuff. But it was just amazing to see. My big thing that keeps getting me is the ruts going across the rocks on the road there. How many chariot wheels had to cross that rock to make those ruts that are they're 2 and 3 inch ruts in these rocks? It's like it was a bustling city.
Yep.
But that was just absolutely amazing just to go to Pompeii. And then we've watched a couple documentaries on Pompeii since we've been back, and you see it all differently now. I've watched documentaries about it before, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of cool. But now I've been there and seen it in person, and then I watch documentaries. It's a whole different experience.
And we did a lot of the things that we did in Italy, we did with a guide, and so we learned a lot more than if we would have gone and done it by ourselves.
Yeah, Pompeii was definitely a guided tour. So was the Colosseum.
Yeah, that's going to be in our first video. I think the second video is going to be Pompeii. And, because that was like a 14-hour bus ride day, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a long day.
It was a long day.
Because we did that, we did the Amalfi Coast,
Sorrento.
And we stopped by that factory, the limoncello factory. That place was amazing. It was like you're going down this highway, like hugs the side of the road, and we're in this giant bus, and this little highway just hugs the side of the road, and all of a sudden there's this big cutout in the mountain. It's just cliffs as high as they can be. This big cutout, and there's a factory there where they make the limoncello, and it's like right in the middle of the highway. Yep. It's crazy.
Lemon trees and that's pretty cool.
And their lemons are like the size of grapefruit.
Ashley says he's not a fan of the East Coast. A Northeast Coast fan.
I'm not either in some times of the year.
Yeah,
I like to visit New York City. That's fun.
Been probably on the East Coast. I'd say more than the West Coast, but I'm not sure I've been on the East and West. I haven't done a lot of the middle stuff, but I think I like the East Coast a little bit more because the West Coast is
dry and hot.
At least Washington, Oregon it's similar to here. I don't know. Maine, I guess, was similar to here too. But I don't know. I like everywhere.
As long as it's warm.
There's something good about everywhere.
As long as it's warm and the mosquitoes aren't eating you up.
I don't have to live there. Ashley says a good guide is invaluable. Yeah, we've learned that on a few different occasions going to places.
Yeah.
I think when we went to Rhode Island and we did the tour there of the
fort.
The fort.
Fort Adams.
Yeah, it's on your bottle right there.
Oh yeah. Fort Adams right there.
Yeah, I've done it twice now in Rhode Island, and that was a good tour.
Yeah, I would, highly recommend guided tour because it's, unless you know the culture and you know the history of what you're looking at, it's just like you walk in a room or you look at the ruins and like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of big rocks. But to have a guide explain to you the history of everything you're looking at, it's amazing.
And a lot of places have audio guides where you can listen to it on your phone. We did the one at the Marble House, a mansion.
Oh yeah, in Rhode Island.
Yeah, in Rhode Island, and that was pretty good. And I actually have done one in Homer or Seward. One in Seward.
Yeah.
And that was a walking tour, but it was audio, and they told you all about the town and all the history and everything, and that was really cool.
And you've lived here all this time, and you learned stuff you didn't know.
Yeah, definitely. So I just kind of look those things up, see if there's any kind of tours, guided audio, whatever.
Yeah, we even did a tour of Pisa, the church, the baptistry. Baptistry. Yeah, that's the word. And yeah, I learned all kinds of crazy stuff we had never learned. I mean, you could buy a ticket and walk in all this stuff, but without a guide, you just didn't know.
And I thought it was kind of silly because we'd heard about it before we went down there of people doing food tours, and we're like, nah, we wouldn't want to do that. And then we did one. We're like, yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was fun.
Let's see. There's Bill from My Alaska. Says, hi, everyone.
Hi,
Ashley
Bill.
says, Virginia and the Carolinas are good, though. Well, that's good. I was born in Virginia. I don't remember it, but I was born there. Who is that stranger sitting beside you? This is my new husband. No, this is my old husband. This is the one I married. And then came along this big old hairy monster guy. And then I finally kicked him out. And I brought back this guy. So.
What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? You doing chewing on your bone? Where's that bone?
There's Julie Crawford. Hello, hello. Happy New Year. Has anybody got any lofty goals for the year?
Oh, what about New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sort of New Year's resolutions. I don't like to call them resolutions.
And how long are they going to last?
What is a resolution? You're resolving something? You're resoluting something? I don't know. I've got a few things I'm working on, but they're not really
resolutions.
They're not resolutions.
You're doing your challenge thing, your monthly challenge thing.
Declutter? Oh, every month. Yeah, I'm doing a different challenge every month. And this month, January, is declutter. I put declutter one thing a day, but I've already decluttered like 50 things in the first 2 days. But I could still probably find something every day.
Oh, yeah. You shop enough. You can find plenty of stuff around here.
And
I noticed I forgot we had Monopoly money over. I got to get rid of.
I know I was looking at it. Our euros.
I call them Monopoly money. They're all different colors.
That's nice.
And they're different sizes. I mean, look at the difference in size of all those. And then there's coins.
I saved a set, one of each of the coins, so I could show the grandkids.
Oh.
But I didn't think that we should need souvenirs of big bucks.
Yeah.
We need to change it back into money, our money.
I was gonna see if I can just take it to the bank and deposit it. They can change it there.
Let's see. What's your goal? You have a goal this year? You're running this crazy lazy race.
Oh,
that's a goal.
Yeah. I've been trying for really since my car accident, which was in 21, to just kind of get back into running. But I never really wanted to. I don't really want to run a race. But I like running. I love the exercise. I just run to work and I run home. And that's 4.5 miles to work. But I just enjoy it. But I wasn't doing it very much, and it wasn't making me happy. And so we did a hike with Cody and his wife from church before we went to Italy. And it was the first time I hiked Lazy Mountain in a year and a half. And I come to the realization that I need to set a goal. I'm like, unless I have a goal, it's like I'm just existing. And I'm not having any fun. I'm just existing. So, probably no big races this summer, but I do want to run the Crazy Lazy to get me through the winter and ready for summer. And the Crazy Lazy is a short race, 6 miles. You go up Lazy Mountain, down the side of Lazy Mountain, then up this Morgan Horse Trail, and it's just a 6-mile loop. But it's in March. And the temperature can be anything from -20 to a +40, depends on the year. And it could be deep snow, it could be no snow.
Could be mud. One year is super muddy.
Could be snow up high and mud down low. So that's why they call it the Crazy Lazy. And so I'm training for that now. I want to go do that. That's my goal right now.
My Alaska says, my main goal is to get my water line thawed. It froze up New Year's night. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good at all. Our water froze while we were gone in Italy, but
It just thawed out.
did a water jug get thawed out the next day.
I
That's
so-
why we don't have water.
So I have a story from when I was renting a shop back when I owned my own business. Before I owned a building, I was renting a building. And at one point, our water froze coming to the building. And so the well was way out there. It was probably a couple hundred feet behind the shop where I was at. And so the landlord hired these people to come in, and I'm not sure how it worked exactly, but unless it was all a metal pipe, I don't know. But somehow they were able to run electricity from the well to the building and thaw out the line. It must have been a metal pipe.
Huh.
But yeah, they were able to just do that, and there was no heat trace on there. It was actually just running through the pipe, and it thawed it out. It was interesting. And then we had the water on, and all of a sudden it started thawing out, and then all these chunks of ice started flying out of there. And then after that, we had to just leave the water cracked open on cold days and just make sure it's still flowing.
It dripping. Yeah, we had with my ex-husband, we had a mobile home, and our water froze in the mobile home. It froze all the time in a mobile home, but he got under there with a propane torch, and it was like he had dug out a hole so he could just go in underneath the trailer and just, he caught the propane tank on fire underneath the trailer, and almost burned the house down. They got it out, but that was pretty scary. We had adventures there too.
Yeah.
Linda Jones says, "Stay away from the doctors for me." Yes, that is awesome.
That's a good goal to have.
I have to go twice. I have to go in February probably, or end of January, to do all my blood work again and ultrasound again, and then I'm hoping that they let me do things my way and no intervention of any kind of they want to do some, what do they call it?
Colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Ostomy.
Colonoscopy, but from both ends.
They want to put a camera down both ends and see if it meets in the middle.
And then do maybe a needle biopsy on something, and I do not want to do any of that. So I'm hoping they'll give me 6 months to improve everything, and then leave me alone. Everything will be great. But I've been reading a book. What's it called? German New Medicine, I think it is.
Hey, somebody just gave us thumbs down.
Oh. German New
Medicine. That was
Medicine.
your bad story.
And it really makes sense. Yeah. It really makes sense that our trauma in our life causes ailments in our body.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was dealing with a lot for the last few years, and
the mind is powerful. It can make you sick.
So I'm working with my mind to heal my body now, and I don't necessarily want invasive things happening to me while I'm trying to heal. Anyways, Ashley says, I quit smoking the first week of December before my surgery, so I hope to sustain that. That is awesome.
That'd be a good thing, for sure.
That is awesome. I tried so many times. I smoked for 25 years, and I finally got so angry that I did it. And it's been, I don't know the math. It was September. I think it was September.
It's been longer than I know.
It's like September 15th or something like that was it September of 2008.
Yeah. It was way before I met you.
It's been like 16 years, or I don't know what that is.
Because I wouldn't have dated you because I wouldn't date a smoker.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. But I did it.
Harder than
It can be done.
Harder than cutting my beard off.
And it took, oh yeah, it took many years before I stopped thinking about it. But yeah, definitely good luck with that. Oh, he's saying good luck, Bill. Yeah, good luck for him too. Getting his water thawed out. Eventually it'll thaw out in the spring.
What's up, girl?
Ashley, colonoscopy is not bad. The prep is the worst part. Yeah. I definitely do not want to do the prep. I don't like that. But I don't. Yeah, with what's going on with me, I don't think anything invasive is going to help at all. I think that they need to let me heal myself first, and then if things are getting worse later, then we'll think about it.
But we will say that with the doctors, they have led you in the right direction, and so you know what's going on.
Yes. And all that they've put me on is supplements. I won't take any medication either at this point. So.
Oh, she just went and got her other bone out of the toy box.
Oh, now we got 2 bones going. Bill says, I've had a camera from both ends, and both times it was done without anesthesia. That's what I want to do. I do not want any anesthesia. And people keep telling me you do, and I'm like, I would not. No. I've had some other things done, and no anesthesia. I've never been asleep, never been put to sleep.
I have once.
Never had surgery.
I've been put out once. It's like you fall asleep, you wake up, that's done. That's it. You don't even dream. I didn't anyway.
Yeah. I had my kids naturally.
I passed out. I've had concussions and I've passed out and not remember things several times, but oops.
Ashley says he quit for 3.5 years around 20 years ago. Yeah, I've known people that actually have quit for 10 years and gone back, and I can see it happening. 10 years. Yeah, it's been, I think, because you don't like it, it's helped me to not go back in some harsh times.
Yeah. Well, same with drinking, you know. Whenever, after I stopped drinking, whenever I had urges, she threatened to leave me if I started drinking again, so that was my motivation. Pretty much.
Yeah. Help each other out.
But I'm good now. I can go hang out with people drinking. They're all drinking, not me, and have no problems, no urges.
What are you doing down there, Maddie?
Got my water. Right there, you can see her right there.
She's chewing on her bone.
That was her Christmas bone. She already split in half.
Got all the good stuff out of it.
And then threw up that night.
Yeah, she did. That was gross.
You have to wait till we're done. Finish your bone. Get that bone. All right, what else we got on the agenda for tonight?
Didn't really have anything.
I had anesthesia several times, colonoscopy, surgery on both hands, neck surgery this time. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. She froze up again. Yeah, I've known a lot of people that have had surgeries, and they are still, they made it through it. But
yeah, I had one surgery on my thumb. This thumb. Yeah, this thumb. I broke a bone in my thumb.
I broke bones, but
usually you don't even go to the doctor.
never had surgery.
They never heal right. That's why you're all funny looking now.
It's not healed right.
All your broken bones.
They're all healed, except for my toe.
Your toe.
My toe.
Your floppy toe. You don't need that toe anyway.
My Oscar. I've been lucky. Never was a smoker, and can now social drink.
I can't social drink. I get too involved. I tried.
I don't know why the town I lived in when I was a teenager, all the teenagers smoked. Pretty sure, like every one of them, or all the ones that I knew. It was a thing. You know.
I tried a cigarette when I was young. Didn't like it. You know, coughed and gagged and blah. I'm like, nope, I'm done with that. So that was a good experience for me.
Yeah, I did that too. Coughed and gagged and was committed after that. Try that again. First time was terrible. Let me try it again.
Practice will make you better.
Linda Jones. I had a upper GI this morning, and they put me out the sore throat I have. I am glad I was sleeping. Yeah, that's what people tell me, that they say that when they do the upper, that it feels like swallowing lead or something. I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know, but
I'm gonna try to stay away from all that.
yep, that's my plan. Is I'm gonna try to stay healthy enough to stay away from all of it. I can.
So when's your next doctor's appointment? Or have you said it yet?
I don't know. I run out of medication in a month.
So you haven't set an appointment yet? You should probably do that before they run out
That's
of
just the
appointments.
thyroid medication that I did. I am taking that, but nothing else. That's just because that hasn't worked in
You should probably
25 years.
set an appointment before you run out of appointments. You're gonna call them a week out, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we're booked for a month."
Now look at me in. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to.
So it's funny. We haven't had insurance, so we got Angie on this Christian healthcare ministry, and we don't have an opinion about it yet. So we've been to all these doctors we've been to lately. We've been trying to submit, not we. She's been trying to submit all this information into the healthcare ministry, and very unsuccessfully. This tech savvy lady here.
Yeah.
So she got so frustrated with it, and then she ended up calling them, and they were not very helpful.
Well, for the normal person, it would have been fine, but I just I couldn't grasp it.
So I come home at lunch. I think this was last Monday. I came home for lunch, and I'm like, well, okay, let's sit down and let's figure this out. So I go get my phone out. I'm like, boop, boop, boop. It's like, how do we do this? Okay, got one up. What's the next one? Got one. I got them all up, all at lunch.
Yep. And then they sent a thing today saying they got them all too. So
yay! Now we got her started. So we'll see.
let's see.
We'll see how that works. I don't know
if they pay back any of the bills.
Yeah,
Or
I don't know if
anything.
you guys have had any kind of experience with Christian Healthcare Ministry. This is our first time using it, so we're gonna see how they do. And it's, I understand the concept, and I might agree with it too, because us paying cash for these ER visits, man, they were like pennies on the dollar. It's just amazing how they rake in the dough with these insurance companies.
Yeah,
it's,
if you don't,
it's so corrupt.
The bill was $10,000, but my discount was $9,000 because I was paying cash.
It's like, really?
Let's see. Ashley says I had my spine fused. I can relate to a sore throat. My older brother has had his spine fused, and
your sister.
My sister had her neck and lower back done in the last couple years.
Yep, I don't
It didn't slow her down.
No, it doesn't. She's pretty crazy.
Bill says when I had my upper, I had to force myself to be very relaxed. Gagged a few times, but that was it. It wasn't bad, but I handle stuff like that better than most. I think I would definitely force myself to handle it because I wouldn't want the alternative.
I couldn't do it. That's just put me out. Wake
They
me up
say
when you're done.
they can give you something to relax. I don't want that either. It's like, no, don't mess with me.
I just say put me out. Wake me up when you're done.
Don't mess with my mind. I want to be fully aware of everything that you're doing to me. Ashley says he couldn't handle that. Cheryl and Eats, my daughters have that. But sure.
She's pointing at her bowl. Oh, this died again.
It froze up again.
What are you doing over there? What do you want? What do you want?
She wants the Christian insurance, but not sure how it works for them. Yeah, we've heard a few different people that have it, and they seem to like it. So, I mean, if you can get paid back for what we've already paid all the bills.
Yeah.
But if you can get paid back a little bit, and it's just,
and
we pay monthly, so we're also paying other people's bills too. So
yeah, and they have to determine what qualifies and doesn't qualify, and I don't know what qualifies.
Yeah, but any kind of help is, when you can get a $9,000 discount, that's a help right there. So I wouldn't want to have insurance, I guess, unless we had some major thing. But yeah, if you can get a 90% discount for having cash, no matter what your bill is.
She's getting something else out of her toy box.
Oh, she's in the toy box over there.
See what she gets next.
What are you getting?
You get a toy?
She heard us talking about her.
Oh, no. It's your new Nutcracker toy.
She got her Christmas toy out. Moonbeam. Looks so much younger without that beard. I thought I was married to an old man for a while. He's actually younger than I am.
What?
Want to play? Come on, Dad. Don't you want to play?
Here. Give me here. Give me here. You gotta give it to me. Or you can chew on it.
Oh, it's warming up. We must be clouding over.
Oh yeah, 11 degrees.
11 degrees.
All right.
Anyways, anybody have anything they want to chat about? I'm pretty tired tonight.
I'm pretty tired too. We're still getting over being back here.
Yeah, it's been really weird. It was a weird.
I don't want to call it jet lag.
Just time change.
Time change. More relaxed. I think being in a steady day and night cycle. We're back here in the dark, and the dark doesn't bother me, but it seems to make me tired. It doesn't bother me mentally.
Bill says he has minus 13.
Oh, minus 13. Holy cow! You keep that over there.
Yeah, you're a little bit deeper in the deep freeze.
We'll stay in the fridge over here.
What's for dinner tonight?
Oh, that's a good question. Maddie's having dog food.
Yeah. I'm
probably gonna dig through the fridge for leftovers.
Yeah, there's some salmon that we had last night in there.
Oh yeah, we'll probably finish the salmon.
And a little bit of turkey. I'm just having tea, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm tired of eating. All these parties you've gone to, and I have no self-control. It's like a buffet everywhere I go, and I feel like a stuffed pig, and it's like I sleep terrible.
I had a big lunch.
An avocado for lunch.
I had half an avocado, 2 eggs, some cheese. I don't know, and a cappuccino.
Moonbeam's got a question for you.
Will you guys give an updated cabin tour at some point? I found your channel a while back from the tour. Was cool. We could spin this computer. You could see the whole house. Except for upstairs.
But you could probably do one after we
Yeah.
get all the Italy videos out
Yeah.
of here.
We probably will. And maybe we'll talk about some of the things we're going to try to work on this year in the cabin.
Yep. So yeah, we're actually going to start fixing things. So we've been on a debt journey since 2016.
Oh yeah, we should probably do a video on that.
Summary. We've been on a debt journey since 2016. When we got married, I had all this debt. She brought some debt with her too, but not as much as I brought.
A little bit.
So together, we were in debt $441,000 in 2016. And that's just years of stupidity and dumb and yeah. But here in a couple months, we will be out of debt using Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University, which is an awesome, awesome program for anybody that wants to know more about money and God's way of how you're supposed to deal with money. It's an awesome program. But here in a couple months, we're going to be debt free. So we've actually been talking about what projects in the cabin and in the rental that we want to actually start knocking out. Because a lot of the stuff we haven't done because we're trying to pay off bills and we don't want to spend money on stuff. Like the upstairs, I want to put all the wood upstairs and finish the walls up there, but it's like expensive and
Yeah.
I just put all the money at debt. We're trying to kill it.
I mean,
Trying to kill it.
We did do vacations and stuff like that too, but
But we knew they were coming. We
Yeah.
saved for them.
it was all cash, and you can't work your life away either. You have to have downtime, and that's what we chose to do. You gotta enjoy life too.
Absolutely. Enjoy life. Now we're going to really enjoy life.
We're gonna get some stuff done.
So yeah,
And
lots
then-
of
and
projects
enjoy.
going on. Hey, look who showed up.
Who showed up? Your mom showed up?
Mom, hi Mom.
Good to see you too. Well, we can't see you, but we know you're out there. We know what you look like. Ashley says insurance is insane. My monthly is crazy, then have a $7,000 deductible, then it goes to 80/20 copay. Yeah. Mine is,
I have no idea.
you tell them you don't have insurance, you get 90% off. Well, it was like 70% off the total bill, and then an extra 20% off if you pay within 10 days. So, and then we send it into the Christian healthcare ministry, and they might pay it back. So, I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Not having insurance, because that's not an insurance company, so you can't claim that you have insurance.
Which then gives you the cash discount.
Yes, which gives you cash discount. And
So-
I get discounts on all my lab work. Every single blood test I get a discount on individually, and the ultrasound and ER visit, everything was discounted except for the clinic. The first
Yeah.
when we went to a urgent
And-
care.
And so you don't have to pay cash for all of your stuff when you have this Christian healthcare ministry. We haven't tried it this other way yet, but if you have a large bill that you just can't pay cash for, you can set up a payment plan through the doctor wherever you're at and then submit that to the healthcare ministry. And supposedly, from what I understand, is if it qualifies, they will either pay it in full or just take over the payments.
Yeah. But they don't. There's stipulations about what is it when you have you already have a pre-existing, and then they have, I don't know, they have stuff about maternity and about you know, all that kind of stuff too. I don't know those rules because it doesn't apply.
So yeah, we don't have a full opinion on that yet, but I do know we're going to be out of debt here soon, and we're going to be in baby step 7, which is live life and give generously.
Let's see. This is rooted in Alaska. We're at a nice -10 over here. Yeah, they're halfway to deep freeze over there. Bill's all the way in.
Yeah, well, look, rooted there over in Meadow Lakes. That's always in this little low spot where it's always cold.
But in the summer, it's hotter there. Hotter than here.
Yeah.
Good to see y'all. That's Mom, Moonbeam, LOL. My Alaska, nice. Rooted in Alaska. Moonbeam, it was so relaxing and nice. Thank you. Or
Definitely, just keep throwing comments out there and tell Angie to get another video, a tour video. She'll do it.
yeah,
Sometimes you got to motivate her a little bit.
yeah, it motivates me to clean, and then I do the tour. It's actually not too bad.
And we moved the dehydrator to the rental next door, so things are actually moving around here a
Yeah,
little bit.
things are changing a little
And we're actually looking at upgrading our stove
from the RV stove
Yep,
to
to a
maybe a
regular
real stove.
regular real stove,
And then we had thought about upgrading to
a bigger fridge
an apartment-sized fridge instead of a mini fridge,
instead of a dormitory fridge.
dormitory fridge. But who knows?
Yeah. So we'll be looking at a bigger fridge, and I think this little fridge, because we're working on having an Airbnb next door, and I think we'll put the little
The mini
dormitory
fridge.
mini fridge
Yeah.
in the bedroom with the Airbnb.
And we gave away our RV, so we might want to put the stove back in it.
Yeah.
Like, by the way, we have the stove. Ashley says debt-free is amazing feeling. We're almost there.
Almost there. It's
we will
amazing.
be able to feel. I've been debt-free before, and it felt pretty amazing.
I haven't been debt free since I was 19. I got my first loan when I was 19, and it was just one after another. It just keep piling up, and you never was debt free after that. But it's so close now. It feels good being even this close. But we do have to find a time to go to Nashville, because I really want to get on there and do a debt free scream.
Are they still doing that?
They're still
We used
doing
to
that.
we used to listen to it all the time. Yeah, so close. My only debt is my excavator, and it's 60% paid off. Nice. And that's something that it'll pay itself off eventually. If you get enough work.
A fellow Wassilian, Julie.
Julie Harrison, who's that? Julie.
This might be the one that gets eggs.
Nope.
No, somebody else.
Is that her last name, is it?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
think I have answered some of your comments. Read them. I think I've answered them.
I haven't answered them. I don't answer any of
Is
them.
Are you the one that was talking about hiking? Maybe.
Well, then you're in the right channel.
Actually, I've been debt free for 5 years now. Never going back. Yeah, we are never going back.
Never, ever.
There's Kent. Wow, look at you. He's probably talking about you.
Oh, he's talking about your beauty.
Oh, yeah. There's your mom. She says, I'm here.
You actually made it to a live, and it's actually live.
You could do a rental Airbnb tour sometime. Yeah, I guess since we've started this channel, we've always been over here.
Yeah. Well, once we get it fixed up a little bit, we're still working on it.
We could do the before and after. Actually, there was a video filmed over there a couple weeks ago.
In front of the fireplace?
Yep.
Well, the haircut, my beard cut was filmed over
yeah,
there too.
the beard cut was filmed over there too, but
yeah, Dusty Bottom Boys.
Yep.
He's the one that watched our chickens while we were gone. And if you notice on his video where he's reading stories in front of the wood stove, it was over in the rental. Yep. He got to hang out there
he was hanging out
while
there.
we're gone.
There's Dimitri.
Greetings from Russia. That's awesome.
I don't know any Russian yet. I'm working on Italian.
I'm glad it got translated there because...
Oh, Finn says, "Where's your beard go? Grandpa, where's your beard?"
I got it in a bag. You can have it.
Aw. Grandkid wants to know who that guy is. Where's your beard?
Maddie didn't know who I was either. She paused for a second.
I'm ready to help you with the septic at the rental. We're not ready to purchase it yet, but we'll keep you in mind.
Once the ground thaws, the snow goes away. Well, it's a springtime adventure. I want to get that done. I really need to get that done.
Yep. Oh, your mom's leaving. Gotta go. Later. Love, Mom.
All right.
She's out.
Love, Mom.
Bye.
At least you made it.
Bye, Mom. She's leaving. How's it going over there in Russia? Are they ahead of us?
Yeah, they're probably a little bit past Italy. Probably like, well, it depends on where in Russia. Russia's like 10 time zones or something.
Oh, really? We only have one. We have two.
What, the U.S. has a lot, though.
Oh, yeah, the U.S. has a lot. I forget that we're part of them.
I know. This is true.
I forget we're part of the U.S. I think we're a state of our own. We're our own country.
Probably should be sometimes. Right? Are you ready to get another toy? Go get another toy.
There's Ace. Howdy, y'all. Boy, oh boy, both of you look 10 years younger since I saw you in Paris.
See, even you look younger with me with no beard.
I look younger with sitting beside him. Well, awesome. Thank you.
Ow. You dropped that on my toe.
Ashley Anderson, what's for supper tonight? We're not probably having anything, so don't come to our house.
Huh.
What are you guys having?
Leftovers.
Well, some of you have probably already had dinner.
Yeah, it's like midnight on the East Coast.
What's Rooted in Alaska having? It's only 6:30 here.
Yeah,
what's Bill having?
It's still early enough we can go over to Rooted's place and crash their party. They're having good stuff.
I might boil up some eggs.
That sounds good.
Have maybe a boiled egg.
Now that your chickens are producing.
Yeah, I got.
When Dusty was here watching
egg.
the chickens for 3 weeks, he got 6 eggs in 3 weeks.
Now I'm getting between 1 and 3 a day. But we ran out of chili peppers, chili flakes.
Red hot chili peppers?
Yeah, I need to get some more. I've been feeding that to them. It warms them up. And then I've been playing rooster to them. Been being rooster because we don't have one. So it works. Julie says we worked hard to be debt free when we moved up here. Unfortunately, things did not work out like we had hoped because we wanted to build, but nothing was available we wanted, so we got stuck in a mortgage. Yep.
Well,
which,
if you buy a place right, though, you can pay off the mortgage pretty quick.
Yeah. If it's just a mortgage, it's all the stupid debt that becomes a problem. Bill says he's having chicken strips. They're in the oven right now. That sounds good.
Yeah. Probably give them some of our chickens. Make strips out of them.
Oh.
Laundry ones.
My one that seemed a little off seems better now.
Not quite as off.
She's not so mentally.
Is that the underbite?
Yeah, underbite. She has a really bad underbite. But she's still making it. She's still eating just fine. She's growing, so I just call her underbite. Ashley says it's 10:30 there. He probably had dinner a long time ago.
Hey, 10:30 is like right at dinner time in Italy.
No.
They eat late.
They eat about 8. Between 7 and 8.
But then they sit there till midnight.
Yeah, true. They like to visit.
I do enjoy how they they visit and eat. They're so casual. They just, and the waiters, they don't really bug you. They just sit there and you take your time and you take a bite, you set your fork down, and you don't have to feel rushed going through dinner. I mean, there's a lot of times you sat at a restaurant for 2 hours just hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of differences in culture, style, and I noticed there was something that I don't see here. That I noticed there was groups of men that would have dinner together, or the older men would have coffee together. They're just groups of men enjoying life, doing stuff together, and you don't too often see groups of men.
Yeah,
At least not here.
Yeah, not in the average areas. The only time I see groups of men is at Band of Brothers, which is men's fellowship stuff. But yeah, in the normal restaurants, you don't see that. Yeah, didn't even realize that until you said that.
Yeah, and groups of people. There's just, groups of people all over.
And I was at
talking, enjoying.
I was at Bob getting a coffee today, and I realized that they don't have coffee sizes there either. You just ask for coffee, and you get what you get, the one size they make.
Well, yeah. There's the espresso is a size, the cappuccino is a size, latte is a size. You don't get.
Yeah. This is your espresso. Little teeny tiny. This is actually a big cup, really. But no, I really liked it there.
Rooted in Alaska. We still chow down like we're in the military. There's no slow eating.
Well, if you don't, you might not get something.
Yeah. Men's breakfast this weekend.
We're at
Bishop. Or Farm Loop, I mean.
That could be. I haven't been there in a while. But it's on my calendar.
35-hour work week, no weekends, and lots of holidays in Europe. Yeah, they take I liked their work schedule. It was kind of different for us because at 5 o'clock I'm hungry and the restaurants don't open till 7. But they'll go in the morning. Well, if they're a dinner place, they won't go in until 3 or 4 in the afternoon and prep and then open at 7. But like stores and things.
Did you get your other toy?
Other things.
Did you get that toy?
They'll stop serving at like 1, and then they won't come back till, is it 1 to 3 or noon to 3? They go home and enjoy the day.
Yeah.
Enjoy the family. Hang out with people. Do whatever they do.
Yeah, it's different. Definitely different culture over there. But
3-hour lunch.
Once you
go fishing.
Once you get used to it, it's kind of nice. But yeah, that's Farm Loop this weekend. Which I was going to invite Fred to Bob, but maybe he'll go to Farm Loop with me. Right. Lots of holidays in Europe. I'd like to take lots of holidays in Europe.
Yeah.
No, my next dream spot on my bucket list is New Zealand for sure. I want to go to New Zealand next. Probably won't be for a couple of years. We gotta plan, save, get some more leave going. But that's my next long-term planning goal. What about you? You're sleeping over there?
Yeah, what? I was watching Maddie chew on her bone in the camera.
All right. Are we ready?
I think. Are you all done chatting?
You said you only want to be on here for 15 minutes.
Did I say that? I said I didn't want to be on very long because I'm tired.
Here we are an hour later.
But yeah, I think we're going to get going. Yeah, Sunday is our first Italy video coming out. And not much is actually happening around here to video on other than that because, I don't know, there's not much going on. We just got home and Christmas and New Year's and we have no snow.
It's pretty dismal around here.
It's cold. It's dark.
There's supposed to be snow machine races this month, but there's no snow.
Probably not going to happen.
What are you doing?
Ashley says, met a man in Talkeetna and his daughter lives in New Zealand. Wow.
Wow.
That's really cool. Yeah.
We need to meet that guy so we can talk to him about New Zealand.
Yeah. I know there's a long trail to hike in New Zealand. I've watched somebody hike that before.
Yeah, that looks like a ton of fun. What do you want?
Maddie wants dinner, so.
And somebody said to me that there's no snakes in New Zealand. See, it's a perfect place for you.
Yeah, I'd go hike over there. Wonder how long a hike would take, because you can't be there for very long. How long can you be in another country? 90 days?
I don't know. You have to look
Well,
that up.
the thing is, you can't be out of Alaska for 90 days if you want a PFD. So.
You can if you have.
If you come back?
Oh, yeah, if you have a reason why you're gone. Because there's a 90-day thing, there's 180 day. I don't know. I don't remember. But I do know when you're gone for so long, you have to show proof of plane tickets and this and that, and why you were gone. And, you know, the intent is, were you there for holiday or work? Do you plan on moving out of Alaska? They don't want to pay the PFD to Alaskans if
They don't live here.
if you're moving out of the state and you're just using this residence just to collect the PFD. But if your intent is to stay here and you're just on long holiday, latitude 62 in the morning for breakfast. Ask for Leonard.
Interesting guy.
I know where that's at.
Is that in Anchorage?
No, it's Talkeetna.
Oh, latitude 62.
That's that bar restaurant. I've never actually been in there. We've driven by it many times.
And ask for Leonard. Oh, so that's the guy that his daughter lives in New Zealand.
Yep.
All right, can you remember that? Leonard.
Yep.
We'll have to go up there this summer.
I knew a Leonard once.
You knew a Leonard once?
363 days left till 2026.
That is a fact.
Already counting down. Well, I'm just counting down 18 days left till Inauguration Day.
That is a fact too.
How much worse off can we get in 18 days?
I know it sounds like they're doing some terrorist actions or something or whatever.
Couple terrorist attacks.
I'm not sure. I haven't really heard about it. So,
yeah, what's your feelings about the recent? They're calling them terrorist attacks. You know, I do believe they are. But I believe we're going to be seeing a lot more coming
in the next few weeks.
Few years.
Oh, few years.
Well, I mean, we've spent the last 4 years letting all these terrorists in the country, and they've been able to build terrorist cells free of charge. So,
True.
But we try not to talk politics here.
Yeah.
So we should probably go before I get too into politics.
Yeah. You'll get wound up. All right. I'm glad everybody is doing well.
Made it through the new year.
Glad Ashley's doing well. He had his surgery. We hope Bill gets his water thawed out and enjoys his chicken strips. What else got going on? I think that was... I don't remember what else was going on in all that chat. But anyways, Happy New Year. And
I definitely got to thank Dimitri from Russia for stopping by.
Yeah, I think he's the only person out of country that I know of.
At least tonight. So, yep.
A couple people on the East Coast and a couple people in between here and there. A couple people from Wasilla and Meadow Lakes and Willow and all the locals. But anyways, I think we're going to call it a night and probably go snuggle in here shortly. I know it's only 6:30, but I'm tired.
Maddie's hungry.
So we'll
do it again. Be looking forward to Sunday's video. If you haven't got your Christmas card or you still want a Christmas card, just give us a jingle and we'll get one going for you. Make sure you get those. We got plenty left over. We didn't promote it too well this year because
Yeah.
we were gone.
Yeah, we were gone. So 39 degrees in Arkansas.
Well, that's cold.
It's not bad.
It's probably humid though.
All right. We're going to say good night for now.
Good night, all,
God bless. Everybody have a wonderful week
and a happy New Year.
and a great, happy, blessed new year. And we will talk at you next time.
Ciao.
What is it?
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Bye-bye.